everybody, it's Travis here again, and this time I'm with Erin, and she's got me so tickled I can hardly stand myself. She has come up with a great fat-burning and creative meal. For those of us that like salmon patties, very creative what she's done here. It fits our perfect combinations. It appears to fit what we would call perfect portions, and like she says, if you come from the country, this is comfort food. Terrific job. I'm tickled to death. I'm going to add this to my list. It's been a while since I had salmon patties. So let's take a look at what she's done here. Again, I couldn't be more happy with what she's showing us here. What a great example. She's got her okra. Category 2 fibrous carb. And by the way, while we're talking about okra, just a few nuggets. I'm sorry, I digress from time to time. Pickled okra is a freebie. If you're frying your okra without the breading, you're frying it in MCT oil, then it's going to be a freebie. I like popcorn okra. Just bake it in the oven, eat it like a freebie. I like okra chips that are approved. Some are approved, some are not, as a snack. It depends on what that okra is prepared in and cooked with as to whether it's a regular category 2, a freebie, or a snack. So what she's got here is a great portion of category 2 okra, and she's telling us that she's cooked it in 100% MCT oil. So far, I've got a category 2 there, and it's a freebie. Now, she did batter it in Carb Quick, so it's no longer a freebie, but this is an approved batter that's got a pretty high amount of fat in it, but there's no starch that I have to worry about per se, not much, if any. There is a lot of fiber. So any fat bust that I'm going to get here, we're going to shut that fat bust down because she's using that approved Carb Quick batter with her okra and frying it in an approved fat like MCT oil. So far on the plate, we've got a category 2 and we've got an approved flour. So we've got an approved cooking fat with the MCT, and the fat that's in the Carb Quick, not really worried about. It's an approved batter, so I'm good there. Now, what does okra lack? It doesn't lack fiber. It's not going to cause a fat bust to come. So what does it lack? It lacks protein. Well, where did she find her protein? Booyah! She found it via a salmon patty. Now, how do I know that she's not using the wrong flour, the wrong starch? She's telling us what she's using there. She's using egg whites, and she's using Carb Quick. So this is terrific. Now, what kind of salmon did she use? She could have used category 1 salmon, that's 20% calories from fat or less, or she could have used a category 4 salmon, depending on if she bought a can of salmon or regular salmon and then minced it. I'm not sure what she did. But either way, salmon's approved. You just want to make sure that you learn your rules. So I don't know if she's got a 1 or a 4 here, but it does not matter. It is not going to matter because there's no category 3 or category 5 on the plate. So if she used a category 4 salmon, I couldn't have 3s or 5s on the plate. If she used a category 1 salmon, I could. But look at what she's done, because we don't even have to worry about that. She has used egg whites, which are a category 1, and she's used Carb Quick with her salmon. And she's got 3 of them, but I'm looking at her plate. I don't like to see anybody trying to lose weight eat 2 of anything or 3 of anything when it comes to meat. But I'm looking at her plate, and I'm looking at the scale here. When I look at this plate, if her okra and her salmon patties fit under her 2 hands or fit nicely and neatly on a 6 to 8 inch plate, she's good. This appears to be almost a saucer. If you look at the fork beside the plate, it's very tiny. So her 3 salmon patties here, no thicker than the thickest part of her hand, fitting neatly on that plate, make this terrific. She's got either a category 1 and 2 in MCT here or a 4 and 2 in MCT here, and that is terrific. Erin, you're after my heart. This is a good-looking meal. And then, of course, she's got, just like I do, I like my salmon patties or my tuna patties. I'll get to that in a minute. dipped in a little reduced sugar ketchup, which is an approved condiment. You did such a good job. Did you know that you could also use this same recipe and make tuna patties? And they're surprisingly good too. Category 1 tuna, as long as it's packaged in water, can be done this same way. I'm so happy for you, Aaron. Good job. You did terrific. Keep up the great work. Keep leading all of us by example.